Hi everyone, my warm greetings to all of you and I welcome you all to this particular session. Now guys, before starting this particular video, I would like to say certain things. Number one, this particular video is for you only if you are seriously aiming 2024 attempt. And see, I don't know whether you are giving your first attempt or second attempt or third attempt, but if you are considering to give last attempt, then this particular video is for you. Last attempt means if you are aiming for success at any cost, this video is for you. Secondly, in this particular video, we are going to share a particular kind of a roadmap, and this is because of the fact that I have received hundreds of messages in past 1 month after we launched our ethics course, and the positive response that we have got on that particular course. Students, they want that there should be some strategy or something for the prelims examination also. Now guys, first of all, I would like to discuss certain things with you guys with respect to the prelims. Guys, see this particular thing, that when prelims examination is concerned, often we don't have a very clear roadmap. We don't have a very clear roadmap. Often what happens, we lose motivation. We lose motivation. Often what happens, syllabus, it becomes overwhelming. Often what happens, the syllabus becomes overwhelming and we don't get a clue that where we should start with, where we should stop. And then the last important thing that is there is that we are often not able to assess as whether we are going in the right direction or not. What should be the depth, how much we should read, how much, what we should not go in. Moreover guys, now also we see this particular thing that the questions, they are being coming from so many of the diversified sources. For example, there is no one standard textbook of history that you can refer and you can say that okay, I will be able to mark all my history questions, I will be able to mark all my polity questions. That is not the case. So basically the content also becomes a problem most of the times. Okay, so guys, in order to resolve all these particular things, what we have planned, so basically guys, we are coming out with a very finely curated program for prelims 2021 or 2024. First of all, let's understand this particular thing guys. We have spent so many months, we have studied the changing pattern of UPSC that has shifted into the past few years. We have very well analyzed this particular thing, and guys, we have come out with this particular approach that we need to have dedicated practice sessions. We need to have a dedicated test series kind of a thing. Now first of all, let's understand that how this particular test series has been designed and how it is different. First of all guys, we are launching the power play. We are launching power play, which is going to be a thoroughly designed, detailed test series aimed at prelims 2024. Now this particular test series will be catering to both general studies as well as a CSAT. There will be in total 70 plus tests, and to be very precise, there will be around 72 tests that will be there. 70 plus tests will be there. And as we talk about these tests, okay, they will be covering both the sectional test as well as a full length test. 70 plus test covering both sectional as well as full length. When we talk about the GS, we are going to have around 42 tests of GS, which will be the sectional test. Then there will be the 10 full length test of the GS. So in total, you have 52 GS test. There will be CSET test, 10 sectional test of CSET and 10 full length test of CSET. So in total 70 plus tests are going to be there. Now guys, understand this particular thing, that as we talk about this particular test series that we are going to have, certain things that you need to see here is that first of all, in this particular test series, there will be a comprehensive focus that will be given on MCQs from budget, economic survey, India yearbook, government schemes, ministry, etc. that has been there. Secondly, specific focus on current affairs and areas such as environment, economy, science and tech, PIB. Now guys, I would like to talk on certain things here which you will also be relating to. See this particular thing, that as we talk about this particular test series, we have designed keeping in mind that it should solve all the problems that we have here. First of all, as we were discussing about roadmap, So basically guys, very strategically, we have designed the test. Okay, first we have designed sectional test. For example, we are starting this particular test series, and this particular PDF I will upload on Telegram channel. You can download it from there, or in the pinned comment also I will add this particular thing. Now guys, understand this thing, that how we are going to approach and how we are going to use this particular test series as a to-do list. Number one, for example, on 11th of December, we are starting with polity, and these are the chapters for polity that you have to cover. After that, there will be a gap of 3 days. Then there will be the second sectional test of polity, and again, you will have the list of chapters that you have to cover for polity. Then after that, there will be a CSAT mini test on Saturday. Fine. Then after that, you will again have one test of polity. Then there will be a test of polity, and then followed by that, there will be a full length test of polity. So basically what we have done, we have divided polity, we have divided the entire syllabus of polity in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests. 4 tests will be sectional test, and the 5th test will be a full length test. So what you are going to do, effectively over a period of 16 to 20 days, you are going to cover entire one subject, and then you are going to give the full length test. In between, there will be strategically placed CSET test. Okay, then in the same direction, we will be approaching the next subject, that is of economy. So we have divided economy. For example, there will be a sectional test of economy, then there will be the another sectional test of economy, then there will be one more test or sectional test of economy, and then after that, after the 4 sectional test of economy, there will be a 5th full length test of economy. So basically, this entire test series has been designed in this particular manner that you can make multiple iterations. You can make multiple iterations of the entire syllabus. Okay. Now, when we talk about the as we have, for example, first we have covered polity. After polity, we have covered economy. Then after the economy, the next section that we have taken is of geography. Now it might not be visible here. You can download the detailed schedule from the Telegram group. Then after that, we have covered the next, after geography, modern history has been covered. Then after modern history, ancient history, medieval history, art and culture, environment, science and tech, and in this particular manner, we have covered this, all the syllabuses or all the areas. And then we also are going to have the dedicated test on current affairs. And once you have covered all these particular areas multiple times, then from 26th of April, from 26th of April, we are going to have our full length test, and these full length test will be entirely on the onto the pattern of UPSC every day. So the day when the test is there, you will be having one test of GS, and there will be one test of CSAT, one test of GS, one test of CSAT, one test of GS, one test of CSAT. These are the comprehensive test of GS as well as CSAT. So in total, you are going to give 72 tests. In total, you are going to give the 72 tests, which will cover or cater your all the areas of the static as well as current affair that has been mentioned. Now guys, understand this particular thing, that few things I would like to talk here is that we have ensured that questions that have been framed, they are meeting the UPSC's latest standards. For example, from past 2 years, we are seeing this particular thing, that now in order to make elimination irrelevant, what UPSC has started doing, they will give you 4 statements and will ask that how many statements are true. Only 1 statement is true, only 2 statements are true, only 3 statements are true. So pairing based questions, assertion reasoning based questions, which have increased now a lot, all of those particular questions have been covered duly in this particular test series. Moreover, second thing that is there is that you are also, now see this particular thing, the questions that we have framed, we have ensured this particular thing that the current as well as the static, both the orientation is being covered in the test series. So basically guys, you see this thing that governor has been out and out in the news. Okay, so basically how the questions on the governor, the articles that have been there into the news, for example, article 200 has been there into the news. So how questions on that particular line can be framed, environmental current issues that are there. Okay, on the basis of that current issue, how static questions in the environment can be framed. So we have ensured all these particular things. Now I would like to brief you certain more things about this particular test series. So As we talk about this particular test series, guys, in order to ensure, now this test series is not a profit initiative for our organization, and this is the reason that we have placed this test series at just 999 plus taxes plus applicable taxes. Now, basically, you might ask this particular question that, sir, if it is a not for profit initiative, why you are charging these 999 rupees? So few justifications I have, and I believe that I should give you. Number one is that if you translate per test cost, it is not going to be even 15 rupees, and that we need for certain things. I would like to come on that. And with this, I will also like to give you an overview that how these particular tests are going to be held. How these particular tests are going to be held, and please see very carefully here. Please see very carefully here. So basically, guys, you will be, once you enroll, you will be given the access of our portal. You will be given access to our portal, and there you can start the test. For example, I will start the quiz. Okay, so you can start your quiz. Now, guys, you will be given the instructions that you have to follow throughout the test, and once you agree to the instruction, you can start. Now, guys, for example, I am showing you a sample question that is here. Okay, I am showing you the sample question that is here. For example, we have this question. Okay, now on one hand, there are the judgments that are given, on another hand, there are the cases that are given. Now, you have these options. Now, guys, you can choose any option. For example, you can choose option A, option B, whatever option you can choose. If you know the answer, you can choose the option. You know that, okay, option B is the correct option. You can save and you can move to the next question. Okay, or let's say in case you don't know that option B is the right option. Okay, what you can do, you can mark for review and you can move to the next question. So all the tables, all the questions that you have here which are marked in the purple, it means that you have eliminated one, you have eliminated two, you need to revisit that particular question again. Questions that are in red means you have not answered them. Then all the options which you will mark, for example, I mark A and I move to the next. So all the questions that you have marked, they will be in the green color. So what you will do, you will mark all the questions and there will be a time manner. Now timer also that has been there. Now, guys, understand this particular thing, that often what's the problem that we face when we are attempting questions by buying a photocopy and at our home? There are many problems. Problem number one is there, that often you don't get an idea that how much time you have taken. Okay, you have to manually keep a stopwatch. Okay, so often what happens, we exceed that particular time if we forget to put a stopwatch. Okay, and we don't have that. But bigger problem is that what happens when we have attempted all the questions, then manually we have to check. Okay, manually we have to check that, okay, how many questions we have marked, how many questions we have left, how many wrong, how many right. And that process of counting your questions, incorrect, correct, negative marking, that thing itself becomes it takes a 30-40 minutes or 1 hour. Okay, so all those particular hurdles will be solved by this particular portal. So so for all the options that are needed for the convenience of your examination, they have been given here. So what you can do, for example, I just will show you that. Okay, option A, next, option C. Okay, for example, now I want to submit. Okay, so it will show you how much time you have taken, how many questions were there, how many questions you have attempted, how many questions you have skipped. Okay, you can submit. And once you submit, you will get an entire overview that how many marks you got in graph, in the manner of a graph. You will get that, okay, how much time you have taken, how much marks you've got, how many are your correct options, how many are incorrect options, how much you have skipped. And then you will also be shown, for example, what was the question? For example, this was the question. What I marked A. So your answer is incorrect. What is correct answer? Correct answer is B. Okay, then detailed solution has also been given. So my point that I am trying to make is that why we are charging this 999 rupees, it is because to maintain this particular entire tech server that has been made. Secondly, in 72 tests, there are sectional as well as full length test. So in order to maintain a particular quality of questions, okay, because our most important priority was there that questions should meet all the UPSC standards. Okay, so on this particular, for all these particular things, we have to charge a nominal fees, and that is still going to be far less even if you buy the test from the market. Even if you are going to buy, so a test might be 20-25 rupees, still it is going to be less than that one. And second thing that is there, guys, we want to ensure a seriousness in the particular session, because often ownership has to be there, and that ownership will be coming by that. Okay, also guys, one more thing that is there, I want you to utilize this particular test series not just as a test series, but you should utilize to do a reverse engineering kind of a thing. Now, how you should do reverse engineering? Basically, guys, for example, there is this particular question. There is this particular question. Now, if you have marked the answer wrong, you need to make the notes out of this particular thing, that okay, first of all you need to analyze that what was my mistake, and then the knowledge gap that is there, this knowledge gap is to be fulfilled from the notes that have been given after every question. Now, you are not really required to read 5 books of history. We have read all the standard books of history, and out of those standard books, whatever crystallized material could be taken out, we have taken out that, and we have given that entire material in the form of the questions and the snippets that have been given after every question. So my point is that what you should be going on in, you should be going on in a cycle where you will be reading a particular set of chapters for 3 days or 4 days, whatever the time window is there, then you will attempt it. Then one day you will analyze your performance, and from these notes that have been given through reverse engineering, you are going to ensure that where the gaps are there, okay. Fine, so this is about it. And guys, one more thing I would like to tell here is that, see, this particular this particular offer that we are giving, it will be valid for first 500 enrollments. But after this number, we are going to revert back to our original charges that were there, that is 3,999 plus taxes. So for first 500 enrollment, you are going to get this entire module at 999, including the 72 test. If you wish to enroll, you can just scan this QR code, or you can visit our website, that is sahilseni.net. Okay, you can visit our website, that is sahilseni.net, and here you can register in this particular module. The module is going to start at 10th of December. At 10th of on 10th of December, test will be unlocked. You can postpone it as per your preparation, but I would not be going to recommend that you should postpone it, because anyhow there are so many of the tests that you should not do that particular thing. Whatever the date a test is scheduled, you should go in that particular, on that particular date you should attempt it. Would there be any mentorship session? See, okay, that is a very good question. I would like to address this. You will be provided PDF. In the PDF, you will be provided the solutions that are there. Okay, video discussions will not be there. It is because of the two reasons. Number one, in prelims, often there is not that much scope to explain the things once an exhaustive note is given, one thing. And second, you will also not be having that much time. Okay, this is the case. Okay, would there be any mentorship session? Time to time we can organize a session, that is not a problem, but in the course some dedicated sessions etc will not be there. But if you want, we can have the discussions on this particular thing. Okay, so I will upload this particular file here in the pinned comment in YouTube also. This particular file will be available on Telegram channel. You can go through it and you can take your call. But guys, I always want you guys that you should ensure that your preparation should be at that level, that you leave no stone unturned. And here I just would like to highlight a very beautiful quotation that holds a big time relevance, that is, more you sweat in practice, the least or the less you bleed in the battle. Okay, so guys, ensure, okay, that you practice a lot, ensure that you don't leave any stone unturned. And also one thing, that please don't join this session if you are looking for a comfortable advice, if you are looking for a comfortable environment. Things are going to be hard, tests are going to be on the UPSC standards, sometimes they will be difficult, but one thing I can promise, that the quality of answer is such that you are going to love it. And secondly, there will be a lot of pain, but you will find a discernible improvement in your performance in the prelims examination. Okay, guys, if you have any question, you can ask it. Yes, if there are any questions, you may ask. Okay, so I hope that all the questions have been answered here. Okay, yes, guys, any question if there are there, you may write in the comment box and I'll try to address it. Okay, fine. So all these questions we have already addressed. Okay, sir, how to enroll? So simply for enrolling, you can go to the website, that is sahilseni.net. Sahilseni.net. You can go to this website and there you can enroll in the course Power Play 2024. Also, you can scan the QR code for the registration. I will also upload the link on Telegram channel. Okay, I will also upload the Telegram channel link. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, thank you so much.